And a good morning to you all. It's Friday.
Good morning. It is Friday.
Yes, that deserves a handshake and everything else here.
Mm-hmm.
We always seem to be too far to the right. Well, let's move.
Just push all the way.
That's fine. I'm out of here, man. It's Friday. Absolutely. Good to see you on this Friday morning. And well, we're almost done. It's the 5th. We'll be entering our first week of 2024. Has it been a good year so far?
So far, uneventful. So I guess it has been a good year so far.
Yeah, so well, we have 51 weeks and change still to go yet.
Mm-hmm.
Anything can happen there. But things aren't too bad right now. Rather tranquil to end this first full week of January 2024. You can see there San Catania Painting Weather Cam. We do have a lot of dry roads. There's Erie and Meadville Street. A couple of some snow still on the berms, snow on the dirt there. Have a couple of flurries falling here, but don't worry.
The Christmas tree up.
They do, yes. I don't know. We'll see if they do. Josh, what are you doing? You're supposed to be off, man. Come on, go to bed. Go to bed. Josh.
I saw he was commenting on Tom Atkins' Facebook Live at like 2 a.m.
He's got the Tom Atkins, I don't sleep unless I have an attitude there for the most part. Josh, no, it's good to see you, bud. Glad you could join us here.
He says
he's bored. Oh, my gosh.
And wait a second. So you're insinuating that when you're bored, you only watch us?
Yeah. Okay. Is that it? Well, you are super bored. I'll tell you that. So good to see you. Glad you are here. And have a good and go Bills. Well, I think that kind of says it all there. Just a note here. Of course, many of you probably we've been talking a lot about that storm system. So we will go right to it here. I have that up right. Yeah, I do. Okay. Let's go to this. There we go. So here's what we have here as far as the storm system. One of the things about the storm, and first of all, we'll start with today. High pressure, looking good. Clouds and flurries, and we'll have some sunshine come in. And things are pretty good for today and tonight. So here's kind of the dilemma when it comes to how much we'll get from that storm. So the storm system comes up, and this is typical of how these storms that come up from the Appalachians work. It climbs up, and then you get what's called a triple point. That's where this is what's called an occluded front, warm front, and cold front all meet. And usually, once you see that, that's usually a sign that we're going to have a transfer, what we call transfer of energy. And the big question is, when will that occur? Here we are, Saturday. This is Saturday afternoon, and you can see the low still has its integrity here. We still have a center, and the precipitation is coming up here to Erie. Looks in the form of rain and snow. So that's the other factor. So here it comes, and still holding together, and then boom, there it goes away. Now it doesn't just boom.
Right.
Okay, it's a gradual transition. So as long as the low keeps its integrity over the mountains, we'll probably get some light wet snow. Then once it transfers to the coastal low, usually we have this little trough hanging around with all these little things that make Saturday kind of a question mark.
So it's still kind of up in the air.
It's still up in the air. Now we have a strong lean toward not a lot of snow, and Tom and I and Jacob are all going with that. With the mantra that we've been saying all week, that we'll. I'm adding a little better chance of some snow here in Erie with the rain mix, but I still don't think we'll see much of any accumulation. And in the grand scheme of things, don't change your plans for Saturday, based on the weather. Now, I will say of note, Saturday, a big game. Baltimore and Pittsburgh play Saturday.
A lot of implications.
Kent Urbanski, he may be familiar. He's our producer. He's the one that produces our winter weather shows and summer shows. He and Brian Fenner. Mike Fenner.
I both
yeah, so yeah, we got Brian. Sorry, I got Brian here. He and Fenner are going to go down to that game, and they are going. Now, there's a good chance they're going to hit some pretty heavy snow here. And worse yet, maybe a mix. But hopefully it goes to all rain, and the game time will be. I think it's 4 o'clock. The game itself. So there, I mean, Baltimore will be wet, could be snowy. I'm not really worried about Baltimore itself, but they have to go through. For anyone who's planning to go to the game, boom, you're going to hit some nasty weather there. I would say just watch it on TV. I'm hoping it's local. I'm pretty sure it's on here locally. Gosh, it better be. In the meantime, that low moves up the coast. Look at how that trough kind of hangs around here while this front approaches from the west. So Sunday seems a little more clear cut with some snow showers, a little rain mixing in, maybe a couple of inches. We are leaning right now, though, toward, again, lighter snow accumulations. We'll allow for maybe a slushy inch on Saturday, Meadville, Franklin, Titusville, Warren. But here in the area, I'm not too worried. And even that again, we're not going to get bullish here. But should the integrity of that low hang a little longer, you might get a little bit more. Odds of that, probably 1 in 4. And those aren't big odds. So in the meantime, Sunday looking again pretty good for some wet snow. And then later on, we don't have it here in the maps. Next week is looking pretty unsettled here as we head on toward the weekend. So we'll just pop up that 7-day here. And Tuesday, I mean, it's going to be kind of a ping pong ball here. We start out with wet snow on Tuesday, maybe even a quick slushy inch for the morning commute. Quickly going to rain and wind, all rain Tuesday night. Wednesday, we start out in the 40s, rain in the morning. Big question as to, we're not tapping Arctic cold here. You can see Thursday's high is still 38. But we expect some lake effect Wednesday night, and that's a big question mark as to how much snow we get. So, but that's all in the future. We'll be able to hone in on that. There's a lot of question as to how cold it'll get. And that really will determine how much snow, if any. Could get some decent snow Wednesday night. Looks like a northwest flow, mainly snow belts, not so much in Erie. So again, these little fly in the ointments that give us small concerns and forcing us to hedge a little bit. But we're leaning toward, again, not too bad really for the weekend for snow.
That's always in itself a late Christmas game.
Yes, it is. So. And Sue, go Bills. All right, Buffalo would be nice. If I don't think Buffalo has, Cleveland's the only one I believe that's clinched.
Right, yeah, that's
spot.
their seed, yeah.
Buffalo has some. It's phenomenal. And Mike, I heard Mike Fenner chat about this yesterday. He happened to be in the studio. It's like if they win, they're in. If they lose, they could be out. Depending on what some of the other teams do. So I mean, it could be an all or nothing. So
Yeah,
Buffalo,
gotta win.
You want to win, and then it'll make all the problems go away. Pittsburgh has to win; they still need help. And I don't follow the brackets very closely, but I know they need help. Someone has to lose. I don't remember if it was like Indianapolis or Houston or Jacksonville. One of it's complicated for Pittsburgh. The odds are not good, even if they do win, but they have to take care of business first and beat Baltimore, which they could. Baltimore's already clinched.
Yeah, they might be playing their backups.
They may not play their backups. I don't know. Last time that happened, when Baltimore clinched the #1 spot, Pittsburgh still lost, unfortunately. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully that won't be the case here for Pittsburgh fans. And okay, happy Friday to you, Karen. Good to see you. Bob and Sue out there in Jacksonville. They're in the mix. I'm sure if you're following the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Are they also?
They're in Jacksonville right now. And a chilly 42, by the way. Hey, Danielle, Aunt Mercer, good to see you. Nancy, hello, Brian and Sue Thompson, good to see you. April, hello to you. Hello, Lori. Happy weekend to you. Hey, Drew, good morning to you. And Amy, hello to you. Cold 28 out there in State Street. Yeah. Chill factor is 19. Let's not forget, it's a cold one out there. Bundle-up's heading outside. Rose, our other, I'm sorry, nope, Rose, a Meadville guy. Sorry, Rose. Phyllis is the other. There's Phyllis, okay? She's got 24 out there. Yeah. Oh, that's right, Josh. Oh, that's right. Josh is in
Philadelphia.
He's in Philly, his home area.
He'll be driving through that.
Yeah. Leave early, Josh. That's all I can say. Leave today. No, well, just something to consider. I know, but I know he's got big plans for his family there, so he's gonna, that's kind of their Christmas right now. Stay there, Josh, and just take it slow. You might have to take a more arcing travel back. Josh is going to be very tired on Monday.
He will be.
That's all I can say. And hello to you, June. A lot of people here. It's Friday. You're out and about here. New names too. Well, I don't know, Marty. That's why I don't go to NFL games because I don't have $500 to pay. Hello to you.
He's not joking.
No, he's not. No, that is not a joke. And yeah, it's that's what happens when you. I mean, that's this time of year. You just don't know. It's
those football players they got to pay that somehow. Pay their $40 million.
That's right, exactly. Bill got 27. Happy weekend to you, Lori. Your dad loved the Dolphins. We'll see what happens there. Son is a Raven fan, and hubby's Steeler. My wife is a Steeler fan, so I'm leaning Steelers on this one here. But again, even if they win, they still have a rough road to get to the playoffs. So we'll see how that goes. In the meantime, we're about ready to say goodbye to you on our first week here, as we're getting ready to do a little bit of
more
work as well. That's how life treats us here. So good to see you as always. Thank you. To end on a good note here, Mr. Wilk.
Also, thank you.
And just a little sneak peek here. We have a new promo that you're gonna keep your eyes out on the new promo on our noon show here. I think you'll like it.
I'll give you a hint. James Bond 007.
Surely you would want it, not be that.
That's Smith and Weston.
Okay,
you've had your.
That's why we're not actors. Take care. Have yourselves a great weekend. Enjoy.
Thank you. See you guys.